Hey folks, I'm Gaming here with a new episode of Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. Now, last episode, we finished here with Durance guy. Bloke with a stick. But first we shall level up. So, let's have a quick look. Right, I like having mechanics. So we'll up that because then I can find traps and shit. Phrase, a new phrase. Reduces slashing and piercing damage of enemies in the area of effect. Reduces concentration of enemies in the area of effect. Drains a portion of endurance from all enemies. Yes, we shall do that. And we are done for level 3. So I shall now edit my chats. And I shall put that there. So that chant is now 3. Although, increases movement rate and reflex of all allies. Maybe it'll be an idea to sort of have it. Because that increases movement rate and reflex of all allies in the area of effect. That emboldens allies in the area of effect, giving bonuses to fortitude and will. So, chant A, I might have it just as a boost to allies, and then chant B will be a debuff to enemies. That way it's consistent. And now, Aroth, was it? Aloth, that's the one. So, he seems to be big up on lore, so he can continue being big up on lore. And I shall put one survival, so anytime I have a rest, he can automatically do damage reduction. And then that'll do it. Now, he has 2 remaining spells. Ray of Fire. Yeah, we'll have Ray of Fire and Necrotic Lance. Because off the top of my head, they're quite decent spells to have. So yeah. And that's him done. And then it there is... what level is he? Level 3. So he's already level 3. Okay. Right then. We shall now have a chat with Durance. Squatting at the base of this statue is an incredibly ugly man, with bulging red cheeks, raked by pock scars, and a scraggly beard. He is sweating as if he has a fever, but his breathing is measured and steady, like a slow push of a blacksmith's bellows. But that comparison feels strange and unwelcome. The next comparison, possibly sparked by his grin, is that of a bear trap. And then, out of nowhere, there's a hint of alchemical fire, is that how it's pronounced? That fades almost as soon as you identify the smell.
Come to pray at the statue.
Impressive. Question mark is barely there. As the man makes a statement, the statue takes on a reddish cast, as if one is holding a torch to it, and slowly blossoms into waving flames. The man doesn't turn as the statue blossoms into fire.
The others are welcome, but it's best if just you and I trade words, and your shadows stay quiet. Hands off their weapons, both arcane and steel. It's only you I want to trade words with anyway. I swear before the whore that is Margaret, no harm will come to you in her shadow, if that's enough of a promise for you. If not...
So a strange choice of company. Stone seems cold comfort. Examine the statue, study the man, focus your gaze on the staff. I didn't catch your name or why you want to speak with me. Focus on the staff. Staff looks thick, stout, and of blackened ash, once burned by a terrible fire. Beneath the ash, the lines in the wood bear shapes and patterns. There is a certainty the staff was once something far more dangerous, but not now. As you study it deeper, it shimmers slightly in your eyes, like water catching the light weaving across the statue. Whatever power was bled from the staff, it doesn't make it, or the wielder, any less dangerous. You look up to see the man watching you studying the staff. As his gaze meets yours, he nods with a humourless smile. Examine the statue. Even firelight from the statue gives off no heat, so much so you wonder if it is some trick of the mind. Ugly man before you doesn't seem to notice it or feel it, although the sheen on his brow is still present, as if he's burning up from within. Study the man. Sudden weaving flames in the statue of Magran cast more light on his features. Man's robes are dirty, stained with grease, and other marks of the road. The hems of his robes, including the sleeves, are burned at the edges, as if he walked a great distance across a fire, then reached into the flames with his hands to pull something out. But while his hands are thick and calloused, they bear no burn or scorch marks. Strange choice of company, stone seems cold comfort. Smiles slightly, nods, never taking his eyes off you. I could do better, though the road holds little else. Until now.
The world holds many whores we worship. Respect comes with honest titles. I bet even you have gone against instinct in exchange for a little copper. Or paid for such in countless ways. But if I give offense, if words are all that are left to a man, then why in the Deerwood of all places he should have leave to speak them?
That's fair. I didn't catch your name or why you want to speak to me.
I didn't give it. You probably find names as useless as I do. The names that litter this world like debris are hard enough to wrap around the tongue. And what do they matter?
I'm so glad he said debris correctly, unlike an X3 turn conflict where it said debris.
It's what's beneath the skin and the letters I care about. What burns within. It's more important to me you're a watcher than whatever culture or accent decorates your letters like awkward crowns. Take pride in your actions, not where you hail from. Or how your name rolls off whatever liar's tongue coats it now. If you need a title to hang on me to match your own, Watcher, then call me Durance. And as you observe souls, I test them.
How did you know I was a watcher? I can see the questions bubbling up. Let's burn them away one by one.
I am a missionary. I walk this diseased nation with its heathen, its people so careless with the spirits of others and their own, watchers among them. Yes, I know you for what you are, and your name doesn't interest me. Names are for honest folk, and you are a crack that shines light from another place. We're meant to travel together, you and I. Saw you in the flames. Not your face, but that soul of yours. All tightened up, like a huntsman's knot.
You saw my soul in the flames.
There's things we can teach each other. If you're in need of answers to your mantle of questions. I don't force my words on anyone other than you. I don't care who walks with you or what their mewling problems and politics are. There's enough howling in the world without me stoking that fire. I won't take from your provisions, don't need much on the road. I can carry my weight, which is considerable. Many will stand against you. They probably already have, from what I can see. Left their marks, it seems. Like a trail, worming its way behind you.
What kind of marks?
Disease? Spirit wind? Both could have touched you, yet here you stand.
That's quite accurate, because if you recall, at the start with the caravan, I had a disease, and then the biowick, spirit wind. Yeah.
As for disease, not all of us were close to water when the pox hit. But it's no longer a passenger in my flesh. It left its marks as well. But like flames, the pox doesn't strike twice, nor is it catching.
Company would be welcome on the road. If your stone mistress there allows it, then come on. I have no need for your help. I believe he's a priest, so...
Her? Don't fear her jealousy. Let us see what the road holds, Watcher. What?
So he has 4 level 1 spells, level 1 priest spells, and 2 level 2 priest spells. He has Second Wind and Holy Radiance. Creates a field of holy energy around the priest, burning any vessels in the vicinity, and regenerating a modest amount of endurance for allies. Power of a priest's holy radiance is modified by how well his or her excuse me reputations align with the preferred behaviours of his or her faith. Excuse me, sorry about that. So, what spells has he got? He has Armour of Faith, Barbs of Condemnation, increases damage reduction of allies in the area of effect, punishes the target for their sins, decreasing their deflection, fortitude, reflex, and will. Increases accuracy and damage of allies in the area of effect. Strikes fear into the hearts of the unworthy, inflicting a penalty to accuracy on all enemies in the area of effect. Commands a single enemy, causing them to temporarily cease all movement. I need a drink, 2 seconds. There we go. That one boosts concentration and will bonuses. Grants immunity to frightened and terrified afflictions. Shares a portion of the caster's divine strength, restoring some endurance to all allies in the area of effect. And that's just like a shield. And then creates a long-lasting circle of healing, regenerating ally endurance. Marks a target for retribution, inflicting burn damage and lowering deflection. Increases might and resolve. Creates a slow-moving energetic projection. Returns endurance to allies and inflicting freeze damage to enemies. Reduces speed of all enemies. Immunity to sickened and weakened afflictions. Basically floors people. Restore light endurance, restoring some endurance to all allies. That one, excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay. What have you got? Right, so I shall throw things in. Right, and now we shall. We want to go eastward because we want to get to Caed Nua.
Not a problem.
And we shall speed up. Yep, we've a Wolfie boy. We've a lot of Wolfie boys.
Let's have it out!
Right, let's use some spells.
Lavaru beyond seek.
Oh, bugger.
How may I help? Lavaru.
Just
Just get quiet.
Right, okay. Right then. We shall simply talk to Durance again. And then I'll fast forward. Oh yeah, and level up again. Right. So I wanted mechanics for this guy. And that one. Which I think I shall now put at the end of the other. And you can have lore and survival. And then it was Ray of Fire and Necrotic Lance. Right. So.
Just say the word.
Ding ding ding.
Come to the other, I swear before the whore that is mine.
Examine the statue, study the man.
The world, but if I give offense, I
Didn't
do.
catch your
It's
name.
what if you need a title to. We're meant to travel together. There's things I don't. Many will stand against you. Her?
Right. Quick save. There we go.
Ready when you are.
We shall try this again.
Hey.
Right then, so... maybe I'll start the... oh yeah, I had a chance. I can't edit them in combat, I see. Oops. Right, anyhow, I shall, and also... right, so if I can up his... right, let's concentrate on stuff. Or let's see what can cause some... yeah, okay.
Lavaru beyond seek.
And you have enough to bring in a Phantom Boy. And Phantom Boy there can start kicking the shit out of him. Right,
Lavaru beyond seek.
Death to our end.
okay, so what next?
Hey.
Yes. Lavaru beyond seek.
Let's have it out!
Just because. There we go.
Ready when you are. Ready when you are.
I'm gonna quick save. Guessing that's not the right way. Brilliant. Right then, so we shall now... oh,
Yeah?
had a chance. Ding, ding. There we go.
Just say the word.
Just a wee screenshot for the thumbnail, in case there's nothing better. Brilliant. Wispy. Brilliant. Spells don't repel. You can knock down a wisp. That'd be entertaining.
You better run! Hey.
Okay,
Ready when you are.
Right then. Okay, so that gets us to Black Meadow. Right. Should we rest? Might be alright. I'll just not stray too far from the path. Nope, so much for that. Let's see, let's go over that. You can knock his ass down. You can...
Yeah? You're mine! You better...
Yes.
Let's ha...
What?
That's it!
Okay, you can knock him down again. There we go. Right, and now we have again the infinite storage, because why not? Okay, let's check actually the weapons that we have in here. Weapons increase sell value. Okay. So nothing. They all have their own unique armors, which tend to have properties. So I have medium armor. DR7, which is the defense rating, I believe. Yeah. Doesn't really do anything other than change your appearance, but sure. That just looks silly. Right.
I shall. Just say the word.
Let's just not stray too far from the path, because that worked out so well last time. Tried to screenshot that, but I think it was too slow. Right, and now to Caed Nua.
Just say the word.
Just off the side of the path into Caed Nua stands an imposing figure, a tall, thick-set Aumaua, clad in worn armour and peering up at the outer walls of the keep. In his hand is a small piece of charcoal, and it works feverishly at taking notes upon a small scrap of paper. More than once he has to reach up to prevent his colourful cap from falling off his head as he gazes upwards. That mouldy brickwork must be fascinating. Man looks over at you, blinking in surprise. His face splits in a wide and very toothy grin, and he waves the parchment in greeting.
It is. Well, not the wall itself, perhaps. The construction is very traditional. There are names scratched upon some of the bricks, just there. Workers and masons, I expect, carving a little immortality for themselves. It's a fine keep, Caed Nua. 2 centuries to its name, and abandoned for nearly as long. But the truly interesting part is in there, and I haven't had much luck in reaching the keep itself. I hoped to find the master of this place, a man by the name of Mayorwald, but it seems that he either holds his privacy most dear, or else has been devoured by his house guests.
Came here looking for Mayorwald as well.
Oh, truly? Then perhaps we can help one another. The grounds are infested with all manner of beasts. I've never seen the like. I didn't want to risk it alone, but you seem capable. Together, I'm sure we could manage it. And then we can both ask our questions of Mayorwald. I seek a great treasure, you see. Not gold or silver, but the Tanvi Oratoa. You might call it the Book of Virtues. It's a sacred text of the Rauatai, but we possess only a fragment of it. A year I've journeyed in search of the rest, and I uncovered evidence that leads me to believe the original lies just there, beneath the keep.
Let's go meet Mayorwald then.
Excellent. Lead on, my friend, and I will be at your heels. Ah, wait. Speaking of that, I ought to warn you first. Wondrous teeth, I nearly forgot. I have, at times, been followed. It began in Adir, and in Exometal they attacked outright. I believe they do not wish for me to find what I am looking for. I say believe, but I have been told as much by one of my would-be assassins. I pay them little mind. Humorless sorts in long robes. But it's why I bought the sword, you see. And it's only fair that you should know.
Seem very calm about this.
It's not as if I'm going to turn around and go home at their urging. If their previous efforts are anything to go by, we have very little to worry about.
There we go. Now we have Kana,
Yes.
another Chanter. So let's see what its chants are. They look awfully similar to mine. Are they?
Ready when you are.
Yeah. So,
Following your lead.
he has a gun. And a fine sword. But as he has a gun, he will keep range.
Just say the word.
And as I don't, I shall keep up close and personal. Anywho, I shall call the episode there, so
Ready when you
let's
are.
see.
Hope you're not expecting much.
So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe for more, and I shall hopefully see you all next time. And again, as every episode of Pillars of Eternity, if you want your own character eventually in the game, just there's a wee bit in the description about the races and the classes and stuff. So just copy paste that into a comment, and I shall add it to a list. And whenever I get the financial ability, I shall, throw them all in. So yeah, I shall hopefully see you all next time. Peace.